Well, people sometimes ask me about the variants or the phenomenology of spasmodic dysphonia. And so let me just run through very quickly some of the things that you hear in the voice of a person with SD. To first take it out as the phenomena, you hear a strain like this, where the voice is just tight. It's not all that dysphonic, but it's just tight. So you can hear that. You can hear what I call squeeze downs, where the voice doesn't stop, but it just strains and squeezes down like that. You can hear a fairly constant vocal fry kind of quality like that. Or sometimes you can hear an emotional quality that the pitch sort of goes up and a person almost sounds like they're going to cry, and they're often asked if they're okay when they have that kind of a voice. Then, of course, you have the abductory spasms, which are just a drop out. It just drops away to nothing. And so if I put them together in a voice, let me do a sort of classic AD, might have some strain, some squeeze downs, and some phonatory arrests. So it might be, long ago, people found that it was easier to travel on water than on land. They needed a cleared path or road, like that. If I had abductory, it might sound like, long ago, people found that it was easier to travel on water than on land, where the person's working to keep the vocal folds together. Now, some variants, what I call tonic variant AD, might sound like either, long ago, people found that it was easier to travel on water than on land. No phonatory arrests, but there's just this constant strain. Or it could be, long ago, people found that it was easier to travel on water than on land. A strain that's got more gravel in it, or that cry variant where it's, long ago, people found that it was easier to travel. Abductory, I kind of did, but long ago, people found, like that, dropping away to whisper. There is a tonic variant of abductory where it's more of a whispery voice. There's a little instability, but you're not hearing the dropouts as much. So there's a variant of that. And then there's the whole issue of tremor. So there are people who have, in addition to their spasms, they have this wavering. And to listen to tremor by itself, it sounds like, it's like a singer's vibrato that's wide and a little bit out of control. And if you put that with AD, you'd hear something like, long ago, people found that it was easier to travel on water than on land. So you're hearing the wavering in addition to the catching and the grabbing. Pure essential tremor, without any dystonia, is just wavering. Long ago, people found that it was easier to travel on water than on land. So you're not hearing any stopping or grabbing or squeezing, but just the wavering. That's a basic gallery of the variants.